Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sacrifice Pro, Chapter 16, Breakfast at Tivy, or mine, really. Don't worry though, I have thought about every single one of you. So bring out the serving wenches. Look at them, they're beautiful. That's it, come on Frankie. Be rounding them up well. That's it guys, get your toasty goodness right here. Sorry mate. You're welcome. Just remember it is bread, so if you have an allergy and you eat it, that's kind of on you. I warned you, that's the disclaimer. Toast. I'm slightly unprepared. Yeah. Can I get the toast? Yummy toast. Look at it. Just to let you all know that this show is for the charity Young Minds. So thank you for coming and thank you for your donations to that. I like the t-shirt. Anybody here not had toast that wants some? Yes! Don't forget the sound guy. Serving wenches, don't forget the sound guy. We're such giving people. Niall. Christopher Pugh, are we ready to announce the first match? Niall. Are we announcing the first match? Let's announce the first match, shall we? Niall. The following contest is a four-way match, and it's scheduled for... I thought you'd like that one. Introducing first.
Hello everybody, welcome to Sacrifice Pro Chapter 16. Breakfast at Tivy Lee's. I am the mastermind, Ollie Spring. Joined by TJ Lee and Tej. I think it's safe to say today is going to be a very, very different chapter.
This breakfast is good.
As we see Jefe coming out, no music needed.
And Jefe absolutely furious, there's no music. And we'll give a thank you to our serving wenches, providing some fantastic breakfast here.
Of course, folks, Jefe lately, you don't see any bright colours. You don't see him running around the ring, high-fiving. Jefe is in a horrible, horrible mood right now.
But having Tivy Lee as our host, not bad. Not bad combination.
He's a good compare.
Balances it out.
Yeah, he's a good compare.
And second to the ring, my favourite wrestler. This is Twister.
Twister coming out to a much greater fanfare though, Tej.
Of course, Twister, one of the ultimate underdogs of Sacrifice and a fan favourite. And this is one of his lucha challenges, Ollie. Walk us through how this all began.
It's a four-way, it's not a lucha challenge, but we could talk about the lucha challenge anyway. Twister went to Richie Swish. He was told if he can beat 7 masked wrestlers, he would get himself a championship opportunity last month. We saw Twister beat Jefe, although that's not to say there wasn't a level of controversy. Some people say his foot was under the bottom rope. I say he's still never kicked out. sure old Jeff has probably still got a lot to say about that singles match he had with Twister last month.
Oh, he's got a lot to say all the time.
I'm sure Twister will be looking forward to find out who his other 6 opponents will be. And this is a fatal 4-way, folks. Only one man can win this. And referee turned wrestler Liam Smith. Now Liam the wrestler, not the ref.
Liam the Refra.
Wrestler, it's a mixture of referee and wrestler.
Yeah, okay, we can go with that. Liam the Refra.
Graduating from the Sacrifice Pro Training Academy. Today could be the coming out party for Liam the wrestler.
Oh, absolutely. He's got 2 very experienced men in the ring with him right now. We'll have to see who else is coming out.
We're going back in time now, folks.
There is the Pan-Arabian champion himself. He has held that belt for over 1,000 days.
I thought it was 1,000 months.
Or 1,000 months, if you believe he's ageless. Of course, he originally got that belt in his first reign back when the night when Stan Hansen popped out Vader's eye. He was eating a chalk ice up in the skybox. And Vader's bad eye looked at him and said, that guy's going to be something special. And it was that very same night, 1984, the Sunset Skip claimed the first Pan-Arabian Championship and has since gone on and lost it and won it several times. He is the innovator of the Kokita clutch, the first man to initiate the Fujiwara armbar, so much that Fujiwara called it the Fujiwara armbar, wanted to use it himself. Before that it was the skip armbar.
Creator of the sunset flip. So we have ourselves a fatal 4-way to kick things off, folks.
I think L. Jeff is insisting on his music being played.
Fatal 4-way to kick off proceedings here at Chapter 16. Breakfast at Tivy Lee's. There's the bell. L. Jeff is very tentatively getting into the ring, folks.
Referee Darius trying to get the back of the jacket off the back of Sunset Skip. He's a big man.
Darius the ref.
Yeah, Darius the ref.
Ref like Darius.
We love Darius here at Sacrifice. We're happy to have him here.
I think by the sounds of it, L. Jeff is trying to get everyone to gang up on Sunset Skip. That wasn't happening, and straight away.
Out he goes, and oh!
Quick roll up though from
1,
Liam.
2, ooh. Very quick, clever from the young graduate. Skip, kick to the midsection.
Sunset flip from Sunset Skip.
Oh, there we go. 1, 2. Ooh.
Liam
just clipped behind the ears.
Liam kicking out.
Twisted with a headlock. But the bigger man lifting up like it's nothing at all.
Sunset Skip picking up Twister.
Like he's a keg of beer at a barbecue. And in this kind of weather, that'd be quite a nice thing.
There goes old Jeff a second time.
Shoulder bump. Knocks Twister down, one knee.
Now Skip, the biggest man in this match, is left facing potentially the 2 smallest men.
Oh, and they catch him.
There we go. Oh, double noggin knocker.
Yes, sir.
I think they were going for a double hip toss and it just wasn't working. Oh, double back elbow from Liam and from Twister. There's a Elbow drops in stereo. Jeff doing potentially the wise thing right now, just gathering himself on the outside of the ring.
Twister firing up this crowd, and in this kind of heat, you definitely need more energy.
Oh, and just as Twister and Liam were going for a lockup.
Oh
my goodness, there is a very, very stiff forearm.
Now into the corner post.
Liam
Ouch.
goes head first into that steel ring post. You notice, Tej, how Jeff just
laughing it off.
Picked his spot, waited for his opportunity.
Yeah.
Definitely struck when he felt the iron was hot, and right now this is a familiar scene we've seen before. And Twister now laying in some drop kicks in the corner.
A reversal on the Irish whip. Twister jumps over. Oh, nice drop kick. Off the ropes. Oh, very nice. Catches the arm. Russian leg sweep.
Russian leg sweep. That's not something we're used to seeing from Twister.
No, it breaks up the pin. Does sunset skip, but no, we're seeing something new from Twister. Each time he's gone in this ring the last few months, he's adding something new to his repertoire. Oh, wow, catches him.
I think he was potentially going for a moonsault attempt.
Yeah.
Skip caught him.
Holds him up. Sunset Skip once held someone in the air for 3 days straight.
Delayed vertical. I don't think we're going to quite beat that record.
No.
But right now, all the blood rushing to the head of Tivy Lee.
Jeff,
sorry.
This heat's getting to your brain, Ollie.
Because I'm looking at the poster as we speak, and I'm seeing breakfast at Tivy Lee's. This show is all about the Suicide Blonde. Do not forget, folks. I'm sure he will remind us throughout the night.
Well, it's his evening. I can't blame him. You have a show named after you, I think he'd be pretty well inclined to remind people. Of course, Sunset Skip delivering one of the very first power bombs against Freddie Blassie back in the day. Said it was the most invigorating thing he'd ever done. Look at that strength, pure strength from the man out of time.
Oh,
but Jeff
raking the eyes. Lands back on his feet, thank goodness.
Oh, and Liam's got him up. Liam has him up, spinning him around. Still going.
Helicopter spin.
Oh, he's getting dizzy.
It's dropped him.
Oh, nice headbutt.
Big headbutt.
1, 2. Oh, Twister breaking up the 3 count. Of course, this is not single elimination. If one pinfall gets it, then there's only one victor. So each man has a vested interest in keeping this going. Liam's got him up. Oh, kick to the midsection, or should I say the lower midsection. Of course, there's no DQ in a fatal 4-way. There's not a lot the referee DeReese can do.
Twisters, going up to the top. Well, second row. Oh, you notice that back elbow there.
Oh, kicking under the ropes to make sure he gets that legs, and now kicking again the lower midsection. The little twisters. Strong snapmare landing right on the small of his back.
From the top rope.
1, 2.
Twister kicking out at 2. I think Jeff trying to get his feet up on the ropes. Some more underhanded, dirty tactics from
just like that.
Former Dragon Warrior.
Rolling through, putting all his weight on there, and then now transitioning to hold him down.
Just choking him with that, looks like a cravat hold around the neck.
And there's no count on the ropes in a fatal 4-way, so he can just do it as long as he wants.
Yeah, really the story all about this match, folks. Sunset Skip and Liam the wrestler are definitely involved in this match, but the story is these two guys here renewing their rivalry. Spinning side slam. Liam coming in to break things up. This thing it is all about Jeff and Twister right now, but what a huge result it would be for Sunset Skip or Liam Smith if they were to upset both both Jeff and Twister in this one.
Something special from the newer additions to Sacrifice Pro.
Saki P is the land of opportunity. And that is what Liam and Skip are looking for right now. I mean, we all know the storied history between Twister and Jeff.
Yeah, a lot of the focus is on them, but it does not mean that half of this match is out of it. We could be surprised yet. As we know, Sacrifice is the land of surprises.
Looking for a superplex right now, but in comes Liam to join the party, looking to help out.
Oh, but of course now they got him hooked. And Skip
has seen what I've seen.
And I think we can predict there may be a very special kind of tower in the future.
Oh,
the Tower
brings
of Doom
down. What a move from Sunset Skip. Twister falling from the skies above.
Not even the biggest Tower of Doom Sunset Skip's done. Once Tower of Doom Haystacks Calhoun, Bam Bam Bigelow and Hulk Hogan all in one night.
And now it looks like it's Skip's turn to take the spotlight.
Oh, big splash one.
Steamrolling into El Jeff. Twister looks like he's next.
Big splash two. Even Yokozuna couldn't touch him with this level of power from the corner. Going for the fourth.
One for Liam. Liam moves out the way though. And now it's Liam. Look at this.
Oh, cannonball.
Cannonball from Liam.
And another one.
There's a second. We're going to get 3 for 3.
Oh.
Throwing his body literally into this one, folks.
Really taking this opportunity. Fourth cannonball.
Clearing house right now. And
Fifth
another
cannonball.
one. How?
Liam knows this is his opportunity to shine.
He looks absolutely knackered. Are we going to get cannonball number 6?
Wow, beautiful.
6 cannonballs from the former ref. And right now, if he can recover and get back to his feet, could find himself getting the biggest win of his young career already. One, two.
And Skip breaking it up. Could be going for the Sunset Strip.
Oh, what a power bomb.
1, 2, and Twister right there breaking it up. Problem with the Fatal 4-Way is there is no safe space to get a pin. Everywhere you look, there is someone in a corner waiting to jump on you.
Of course, unlike triple threats, divide and conquer rules. You got to do a little bit more dividing before you can worry about the conquering.
Absolutely. Oh, got another wheelbarrow position. Holds him up.
Oh, wheelbarrow bulldog somehow takes over the big Skip.
But Jeff is capitalizing on an already tired Twister. Throws him out.
But right now, El Jeff is holding the ring.
Which isn't really the wisest thing in a Fatal 4-Way. He should be capitalizing, getting a pin. Off the ropes. Oh, elbow. Took too long.
Looks like, yeah, back elbow from Twister.
Oh, wait. Twister's got into position. Going up for a twist and shout.
From the outside in.
1, 2, 3. Wait, but his foot was under the ropes, Ollie.
Second time.
That was not a legal pin. For the second time in a row, Ollie.
The ref like Darius missed it. I think from our position we could see Darius was focused on the shoulders.
Yeah.
Second month in a row, Twister picks up the victory. That's 2-0 to Twister in the series. And El Jeff is not going to be happy with that.
Yeah, 2 down, 5 to go. But as you see, the foot was under the ropes.
Yeah, you see El Jeff is
if we had instant replay, we would see that. Yeah.
No VAR.
Referee turned wrestler Liam offering the handshake. Great showing for the young man in his first 4-Way here at Sacrifice. And Skip, I'm sure we'll see again.
And you just see Twister there making sure.
Yeah, 2-0.
Jeff knows that's 2 wins to Twister, no wins to El Jeff.
And in the new year, we could very well see a title opportunity for that man named Twister.
Folks, Chris Pugh was just doing his announcing shtick.
Which he's known for and good at, we should say.
Letting people know where the bar was, and there's been some musical interruptions, the word I'm looking for.
That's why it's always good to have two commentators. When I screw up, you're there to pick me up, and vice versa. Oh!
A new look, Chase Williams.
A very, very pissed off Chase Williams.
And Tej, I cannot blame him. Last month, Shattered Dreams, Chase Williams just got stabbed in the back by both of his well, presumed best friends. We still have no answers.
A slightly different look, a new entrance and a very new feel for an invigorated Chase Williams who looks pumped up.
Definitely a lot of adrenaline flowing through Chase right now. I'm presuming still has just as many answers as you and I, Tej.
Oh God, no one knows except the mind from Hustle Malone and Danny Mayhem. And also, you got to ask the question, Ollie, where's Jade?
There's one reason why I'm here. Only one person. You're taking everything from me. My gear, my hat, my t-shirt, my family, my friends, my brothers. Danny Mayhem, get out now.
Oh, calling for his tag partner, Danny Mayhem. Hustle Malone nowhere to be seen as well, but that is not Danny Mayhem's music.
That's the music of Brick Lane, folks, and if there's one thing you don't want to do, that's piss off Chase Williams when he's already in the irate state that he is.
Well, that's Owen Charles.
Mr. Brainwash himself.
Head forward like he's retching.
Question is, I mean, more questions than answers right now. Chase Williams wanted answers from Danny Mayhem, and instead we got more questions like, why on earth is Owen Charles out here? We all know Brick Lane, you know, won their faction warfare, and it was potentially that victory that pushed Danny Mayhem and Hustle Malone over the edge.
The straw that broke the camel's back.
That's all I can presume right now. I mean, we have no answers from Danny, we have no answers from Hus.
Yeah, neither one has been seen. We have no idea where they are, but oh boy. The not commonly spoken Owen Charles asking for a microphone. Of course, sensitive to sound, as we know.
Crowd definitely not appreciative of Owen Charles coming out here right now.
Looking at his mask for guidance as well.
Now I know I've been quiet recently. But the thing is, something has been plaguing my mind for the last 6, 7, 8, 9 months. And it was you. It was you. It was Danny Mayhem. Hustle Malone. And it was Jade. But you see, the thing is, Chase, that's all over. There's no more Team Mad. The mission statement was always to break Brick Lane. And the only one standing strong, the only one who's been sacrificed that matter, is Brick Lane.
sacrifices history. You miss Chase Williams on his own in the middle of this ring because of me and my brothers. You stop! Because of that. We want paramedics! The Sacrifice Pro Commissioner, Mr. Swish, has given myself and Shogun J the opportunity to have any single matches we want. And who else will it be than my best friend here, Chase? So you have two options, Chase. You join me, we leave, you embrace Brick Lane like we've been telling everyone. Or I leave you in a pile in the middle of this ring worse than you left last time.
Go on and lay down from Chase Williams.
Right. I did get that. I got turned on. Two of my best friends, my brothers. But there's no way in hell I'm joining Brick Lane. I'm here for a fight.
Chase Williams look happy for the fight right now. You just see that evil grin.
Yeah, meanwhile, Owen Charles just eating oranges very casually.
Chase Williams not really used to being in this situation.
Oh,
look at this.
went for the masterpiece. Couldn't get it. Kick to the gut. Went for it.
Reversal again.
Yeah, I'm not a DDT.
Oh, going for that face buster.
That's just reversal after reversal. Pushes him out.
Straight out the gate. This has been 110 miles an hour.
Oh, straight down.
Suicide dive from the unhinged Owen Charles.
Oh, while he's talking,
turn around.
Chase going over.
Oh, dive for a dive.
Now throwing him in, turning about fair play.
Now laying in those forearms. Oh, a huge clothesline from the former Team Mad member, and I hate to say it, but
just a one count.
That's what it is, unfortunately. Team Mad, no more. Like you say, I don't think it wasn't Brick Lane's intentions, but they will happily claim it. Now Chase off the ropes. That springing neck breaker. Oh, we've seen this before. Someone say a cannonball.
Beautiful.
Oh. Sent on cannonball from Chase Williams. Using Owen Charles as the bridge. That's innovative offense that we're going to be accustomed of now for Chase Williams. Always looking for extra ways he can punish people.
Oh, and while he was getting the ref distracted, pulled on that arm.
And this is where Chase Williams is going to be vulnerable right now. Owen Charles just running him into that ring post. And folks, that is solid steel. We cannot reiterate that enough. It's absolutely solid steel. No give in those ring posts. Sam the ref is beginning his count.
Wow, threw a shirt at our announcer, Chris Pugh.
And Teach, what I want to know right now is just how much the events of the main event of last month are playing in the mind of Chase Williams right now. He's lost, as he said, he's lost everything. He's lost his brothers, he's lost his friends, he's lost Team Mad. Owen Charles right now must feel on top of the world, whereas Chase couldn't be any lower down. How much is that going to play into this, into a factor in this match? Well, we're no stranger to seeing Chase Williams or Owen Charles in singles matches. In this situation, we're so used to seeing people stood in other corners, helping them out, backing them up. But right now, there is.
You see that rolling thunder being caught.
Catches him with the boot. But you'll notice the absence of Danny Mayhem, the absence of Shogun Jade.
The absence of Hustle Malone, the absence of Jade.
There's no Kai Payne. There's no Jay Garner. And look at this wheelbarrow.
Caught him into a
crossbody attempt. And
just
this is the thing, the amount of times we've seen the Bromantics or Team Mad or Brick Lane go face-to-face in tag team actions. There are no two people potentially on this roster at the moment that know each other quite like these two do in the ring right now. They have taken every move. They've seen every trick. And right now we could be finding out a lot about who Chase Williams is going to be moving forward. Is he going to let the breakdown of Team Mad define his career? Or is he going to stand up and fight? Is he going to prove he is more than Team Mad ever were? And all the while, Owen Charles just extracting as much punishment as he physically can right now and looking like he's enjoying it.
And there's that corner crossbody he's used for the last few months. And now maybe go for another rolling thunder.
This time nails it with precision.
Still not a 3 count. We're getting closer.
I just think about the mental state of Chase Williams right now. So much on his mind. He wanted Danny Mayhem, instead he's having to battle Owen Charles. Reversal. Oh, super kick though from Owen Charles.
Oh, shotgun drop kick into the corner. Furious, just screaming.
A basement drop kick right to the legs.
Forehead smacking that middle turnbuckle. Lower jaw catching the bottom.
And again, we're used to seeing that crimp kick and
there's a unique way of doing it.
On his own.
Drop kick drive by.
Such a weird kind of scenario, just seeing Chase Williams out here on his own as almost like the lone wolf.
He certainly seems invigorated. He's finding his feet. Owen Charles playing possum.
As we say, the emotions are high right now in the mind of Chase Williams.
Pushes him off. Runs up again. Misses the double foot stomp. Oh,
flying forearm number 1. There's
flying
number 2.
Kick to the knee.
Super kick.
Beautiful.
Caught Owen Charles right between the eyes.
2. Ooh. Getting closer.
Yeah, right now I think this is Chase Williams' opportunity if he wants to start stringing together some offense. He definitely needs to do something now to put himself back in contention, because so far it's been an absolute mugging.
Oh, went for that corkscrew forearm.
That we've seen so many times, caught in that triangle choke. Got that triangle choke locked in. Chase though has managed to get up to his feet. Picks up Owen Charles.
Look at the face. Buckle bomb.
So the eyes just meeting in the middle there. Just see that moment of intensity between both men. That was just pure hatred.
1, 2. Oh.
Pure hatred for their opponents. You just see so far, this one has taken it out of both men. Looks like Chase is going to be going up top again. We know he can fly if he needs to. We're going to see that double springboard.
Oh, caught himself.
They call it high risk for a reason, folks.
Yeah, I mean, maybe his mind was elsewhere. Obviously, there's a lot he's got to consider, Ollie. He's had a betrayal, you know, he's lost everything. And I think for him, I think while he's pumped up and invigorated, perhaps he's distracted.
His mind is definitely elsewhere. Sam the ref, halfway to his 10 count.
Into a count of 5.
I think it looks like Owen Charles would definitely take a count-out victory right now.
Got to a count of 7. Thankfully got in, but yeah, I don't think he wants to give up on anything right now. This is his redemption. His starts here.
Now both guys on their knees, just trading forearms back and forth. The crowd letting them know who they appreciate. And now just palm strikes.
Open palm strikes to the under the jaw into the chest. Moving a kick missed. Super kick of his own.
That one did not miss.
1, 2. Oh.
Very, very close indeed. You know, Tivy, a match with Owen Charles, a match with anyone in Brick Lane takes it out of your mind as well as your body. It's just as cerebral as it is physical, and obviously adding in that extra factor.
Picks him up. Oh!
Turns him inside out.
Beautiful.
Whoa, 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 what?
Wait, that's
the old Team Mad music.
Wait, who's...
Is Danny Mayhem is Danny here?
Mistake from Chase Williams, like taking it out of his opponent because he's so focused on what's going on.
Chase is ready, but Owen Charles is behind.
And no one coming out. And right behind it, Owen Charles, kick to the knee.
Oh, curb stomp! Curb stomp from Owen Charles.
1, 2, 3.
And through no fault of Chase Williams, that one is all over. I mean, Danny Mayhem.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Owen Charles.
Danny Mayhem could have orchestrated that. I have no idea, but the music played. Nobody showed. Oh, Tivy, far side of the room, far side of the room.
Oh, what?
The far side of the room. Hustle Malone. Hustle Malone has turned up. Hustle Malone he's on the apron.
Once again, we're left with the question of why. Just why do this? Why?
Oh,
and
get in the C. Get in the C from the new look, Hustle Malone. And you said it, Tivy, we are still left with more questions, even more questions than when we came in, than answers.
I'm going back in again.
The Danny Mayhem no shows. Hustle Malone comes in. What the hell is this?
Oh, wait, he's got him in an armbar position, Ollie. He's trapped the other arm. He's holding it up. Oh! Went for that arm breaker.
Wrenching on that shoulder.
Hustle wants to make sure that he does not come back here again anytime soon.
Here come the referees. Referees breaking this one up for the safety of Chase more than anything.
Once again, we have to ask the question, why Hustle, why?
So folks, this is one that I've been looking forward to. It's always a pleasure to have the Rising Sun boys back in Sacrifice.
Anytime they're here, they deliver. But they have two very dynamic tag teams in their own rights to get through.
Team Rising Sun have done very, very well in their brief tenure here in Sacrifice.
The team's so good, we named an event after them.
Akira holding a Match of the Year award for his match with Ashley Dunn.
And a new look on Max Peach.
Say hello to our friends over at Rising Sun Wrestling in Italy.
We love you guys very much. There's some phenomenal wrestlers out there in Italy, and these two represent some of the cream of the crop.
Say some of the best in Italy. Could even say some of the best in Europe.
Oh, you very well could. And a bit of a mocking pose there as well. Of course, this is not the first time that these two have faced Brick Lane either. So there's a bit of history there. The wild card team, Ollie, I think is our middle team here.
Without a doubt.
Black Mafia.
Team of Anthony Mafia.
We've seen a bit of an invigorated Black Mafia in recent times.
That's right, they took some time out, stepped away for a little while, regrouped.
And the fans embraced them when they came back, seeing Morgan Black in his dance-off not too long ago.
That was quite a moment at Shattered Dreams 2. The music hit, the beat dropped, and the kicks flew from Morgan Black.
And since then, I think the crowd has firmly gone behind Black Mafia.
And using team number 3.
And as if we haven't seen enough of them already over the past few months, Brick Lane continue to stalk Sacrifice Pro, wreaking havoc and chaos everywhere they go. But Tej, something tells me the incarnation of Brick Lane today is going to throw up some very interesting discussion points.
Yep, I think that's a safe way to look at it.
We shall see who's coming out though. But going on what Owen Charles said earlier, I have my suspicions of their tactics today. That's Jay Garner.
Yeah, with the kendo stick he's been using lately.
The Banksy of Brick Lane.
Ah, terrifying a kid there.
So Tej, let me give you a history lesson in local wrestling.
Please do.
Once upon a time, there was a team of two of the brightest stars in our area known as the Aerial Hybrids. Jay Garner, Kai Payne. Years ago I called them the future of our industry. Flash forward to this day. They've had their fallings out. They've had their makings up. And the former Vulture of Valor, the former main event, the former Aerial Hybrids now stand in the ring. A completely different beast of a tag team. Gone are the days of pleasing the crowds with their high-flying maneuvers.
A different beast of a tag team that's still retaining all those skills that have made them the team that they are.
You know, even after all this time, we still don't really understand the full relationship between Kai Payne and Brick Lane.
No, I mean, some have said he's the spokesman, the architect. We just don't know.
Kai Payne has the most ring experience out of all of Brick Lane. Potentially seeing something in Jay Garner and the former Bromantics that maybe everyone else didn't see, and brought out a much darker, visceral side. But regardless, like you say, they've had the results they'd want. Not maybe the ones that we'd want them to, but still, as you said, Tej, there's a lot of history between Brick Lane and Rising Sun. Black Mafia definitely the X factors in this one, so folks, keep your eyes peeled.
And throwing out Max Peach already, trying to stun Akira there.
So you have Max
Morgan
Peach.
Black coming straight out.
Yeah.
Now it's 3-3.
Definitely splitting off here, and one of each team branching off.
Dropping over. Oh, double drop kick.
Anthony Mafia and Akira working quite well together, it would seem.
Oh, I went for the high five. Akira said, no, this is a match. And now we see those chops. Akira has some incredibly stiff strikes and some of the fastest moves and combinations you will see in a sacrifice wrestling ring.
Quick roll up.
Roll through. Went for the bicycle kick, missed it. Ducks round, reversal.
This is the speed of Akira.
Leg lariat, beautiful.
He is a blink and you'll miss him competitor, folks. If you haven't checked out all of our back catalogue, as it were, the former matches.
Kick to the stomach, kick to the knee.
Involving
leg,
these guys.
slap.
You are seeing an absolute
hook kick. Beautiful moves from, sorry, excuse me, Alex. Beautiful moves from Anthony Mafia, and you are right. We are seeing a treat there. Roll through. Oh! Drop kick to the head.
That one had a little bit of extra sting on it.
And there's Jay Garner knocking him to the outside, taking him with him.
Call it the Foley bump if you will.
I like that.
Up and
there's
over.
Max Peach reading a comic. Kai Payne looking very confused.
We've seen this before. Is it definitely a distraction tactic?
Well, either that or he really just needs to catch up on what he's reading. I don't even know what it is from here. Hopefully it's Green Lantern or Spider-Man. And Kai just saying, get over there and saying, nope. Another note from Morgan Black. Do not interrupt reading time.
You see,
go together, jumps through.
So you call it a catch-up. I call it mind games, and it has clearly worked here under the skin of both Kai Payne and Morgan Black. Leg lariat turning Kai Payne inside out. Yeah, this more sleek-looking Max Peach is. He's definitely picked up a few tricks. I'll give him that.
Nice atomic drop there. Don't see many of those in the sacrifice ring. Good drop kick from the effervescent Morgan Black.
Some say he's both vicious and delicious.
He is indeed both those things. Oh, he's going to go for the groin stomp instead. Figure four.
Few things I could say about that. As long as he doesn't try and take that into a radio show, we'll be fine.
I went for that. Oh, got the crossface.
Crossface from Max Peach in the figure four.
Garner going for that. Wow, going for a leg lock, almost like a leg choke, if you will, scissor choke. And now Akira just wondering what's going on. And going for a Boston crab
on Kai Payne.
Wow, vicious. And then an armbar on Jay Garner, hooking the legs as well.
He's locked in that almost like figure four leg lock around the head.
We've got a mess of submissions. What happens if everyone taps?
Referee Nile, I don't think you know what to do.
And referee Nile saying, no, this is not how it's going to work. Laying down the law a little bit.
He's asking everybody.
And everyone's asking him to ask. There's only one person.
I think they realised that was stalemate. On their own, all of those individual submission attempts very, very deadly, but trying to lock in a figure four when you're in a headlock. One there is an arm, but it's a bit
of a mess.
No one's going to get the full effects of either of those holds.
Picks him up.
And now Black Mafia, for the first time,
Pushes through. Oh, good misdirection.
Kai Payne using Morgan Black to his advantage.
Oh.
There's a high elevation leg drop from Kai Payne. Now it's Brick Lane's turn to use their synergy to their advantage.
And this is something they've done for the last couple of years. As the aerial hybrids, call them what you will, they still have synergy. 2 with a beautiful bridge as well from Garner, not enough. In for almost a sleep choke there, Ollie. And going at the eyes.
What is Jay Garner's obsession with eyeballs, honestly?
Yeah. The eye gouger now. I mean, vultures do eat the eyes, to be fair, but normally of dead animals, not live ones. Very nice. Tag made.
Yeah, Brick Lane definitely have themselves a strategy. And to be fair, I mean, if I was them, this is probably what I'd do. I'd isolate the team that have had the least experience here in Sacrifice, whereas, you know, Brick Lane, I'm pretty sure if I cast my mind back, there's been a few victories from Rising Sun.
Oh, there have been indeed. Strong elbows to the kidneys as well for Morgan Black. Now, suplex focusing again. I think he's trying to make sure he really affects the breathing and the movement. And now adding insult to injury.
Wheelbarrow leg drop.
1. Oh, and pulling him off. Instead of breaking up the pin, actually pulling off Jay Garner. More mind games. And now Max Peach trying to get involved while the ref distracted, using the straps on Morgan Black to slap his skin.
Just says it all.
Very quick tags made from Brick Lane here, Ollie.
This is that tactic. Yeah, this is the thing. The aerial hybrids going back a few years. One of the fastest rising tag teams. That was until Kai Payne kicked Jay Garner in the face. But
yeah,
you know, that was a big drama. They've obviously cleared it up now. We really don't need to go into that. But you know, I think right now that they're isolating the team that they feel they can beat because they know.
Well, big forearm miss, backdrop.
They know one-on-one Brick Lane can't beat Rising Sun.
They need some distraction or assistance or whatever it may be from Black Mafia in order to get that W.
They're isolating the team they feel they can beat. They feel they stand the best chance against. Oh, but look at that. Morgan Black tagging in Max Peach.
Quicker to get to him than it is to Anthony Mafia.
I think it was closer
Roll
to home.
Through, grabs him, got the pump out of position. Oh!
And Anthony Mafia checking on Morgan Black right now. But
a suplex so strong it ripped part of Kai Payne's shirt. Oof. And a knee, and a leg.
Series of kicks
from
Rising Sun.
1, 2, and Jay Garner making the save for his partner.
Coming in and doing all he could.
Much like our Fatal 4-Way, this is only a 1 pinfall victory, not an elimination. So every team has a vested interest in keeping it going. Throwing him out.
We know Max Peach can fly. Head full of steam. Oh, suicide dive takes out both members of Brick Lane.
Well, Morgan Black does not want to be left out.
What's Morgan Black doing?
He knows there's a spotlight on him.
Morgan Black,
beautiful!
up and over,
lands on his feet.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, of course.
Akira does not want to be outshot.
Now
What's he doing right now? He's out on the apron.
Oh! Standing moonsault!
Takes down every single body.
And of course, Ollie, we are left with but one man. I won't say it, I won't curse it till it's done.
What is Anthony Mafia doing? He springs up.
Gets over.
Anthony Mafia is on that top turnbuckle.
Oh! What elevation!
Flying cross body, could not have come down from any higher.
I was going to say best second rope flip in the business. Didn't want to curse him. And the crowd showing their appreciation. And the target's been picked, and it's Akira. Very quick roll through those ropes.
As everybody else recovers on the outside.
Oh, double knees.
The two freshest at least off those dives.
Oh, an elevated DDT.
With authority.
Ollie, I'm getting out of breath just calling this. Nice single leg drop kick.
You talk about high-flying teams, blink and you'll miss it action.
Oh, J cutter, dismal cutter, excuse me.
He hasn't seen Max Peach.
Kick to the gut, rolls through. Oh!
Code red! Code red!
Oh, and a mocking pose. We hasn't seen Morgan Black.
Oh! Spine buster. Single arm. And here comes Kai
super
Payne.
kick.
Enziguri.
Oh.
Round the world, Enziguri. But in it comes
Akira.
Up and over. Round the world cutter. Oh my goodness. Deja vu cutter from Akira.
You got the dismal cutter and you got the rising cutter. I think I know which one I prefer. Big props to Akira.
And the crowd really coming unglued right now, cheering on all 6 men. This has been one hell of a spectacle, but folks, we are far from over.
We are not even, well, we're just hitting the halfway point. What an afternoon it's been so far.
Chops raining in now.
The circle of chops.
Now going back round.
Oh! Oh, now they're just doing standing chops.
You just notice each time more intense and the person does not want to be outdone. Reining them in stiffer and harder, and cannot blame them. And again, now this one, folks, this one just breaking down.
Back to where we started all over again.
That just leaves Akira one-on-one in the ring.
Look at the forearms.
Rapid fire.
Kai could be out on his feet. Oh, flips him over. Very awkward finish.
But you see that look of determination in the eyes of Akira. Says,
yeah.
No, not today, not like that.
Oh! Sweep the leg DDT. Kai looks like he's dead.
Kai is just folded up like a pretzel right now. Limbs flying in directions that limbs should not be flying.
And it goes to show the professionalism of Akira. Gets knocked down off the apron, jumps back up immediately.
Had a plan and he stuck to it.
Absolutely. Oh, vicious and delicious. Getting a little bit of a grind going up, has him up.
What's Anthony Mafia got in mind
Mafia
here?
up there.
Springboard. Oh, power bomb, sling blade combo.
2. Oh, so close. Each man bringing out something a little bit more vicious in them. Even an over-the-top rope throw from Kai Payne, that much nastier. This heat could be a factor, Ollie.
We spoke about Liam Smith and Sunset Skip being able to make a mark in their match. Imagine what it would be for Black Mafia if they took to pick up the victory in this one.
Catch them in the wheelbarrow position.
Wheelbarrow. Oh!
Oh, keeps hold on and face buster.
Some beautiful tag team moves. You couldn't even call them sick tag moves.
Oh, 2. Just managed to get it right as his hand hit the mat. Throws him out.
Yeah, you could call this some sick tag team moves, if you will.
Oh, Kai is just still wobbly on his feet. His skull getting driven into the hardest part of the apron.
Cannot blame him.
But this is some revenge. We can get Akira here. No one wants to see another Brick Lane victory, but we could be moments away. Kai just out of it.
So I think Kai was going for that painkiller.
Oh, and right behind is Max Peach. And one thing we know about Max Peach, he's very, very good at. It's powerlifting. Holds him up.
Oh, he's got him up now. This doesn't look good. Gory special. Oh!
Wow.
My goodness.
Beautifully done.
Gory special into that cutter. Look at this double pin.
2, 3, and that is all she wrote.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners. Team Rising Sun!
So the familiar story, Team Rising Sun picking up the win, but Kai Payne looks like I mean, we don't like the guy. We don't like what he's done recently, but we don't want to see anybody get hurt.
No.
You saw him go to pick up someone for that painkiller. He just collapsed under the weight.
Well, the Team Rising Sun now a big W in their tag team contest. You got to think that at some point, Ollie, if they keep going on this way, we could see them face the winners of the tag team division down the line. I mean, it could very well be not too long before we see Rising Sun in that title picture.
Fingers crossed they're over here for long enough.
Team Rising Sun go back to Italy with a win, but I hope, sincerely, it's not too long before they come back again.
Oh, Black Mafia calling them back into the ring. Yeah, Black Mafia called Team Rising Sun back into the ring.
Not sure why.
Offering the handshake.
Oh, that's good. Nice to see. And who knows, might see a rematch between these two down the line.
And you know, TJ, I think we kind of talked about at the start, potentially a new leaf turn for Black Mafia, and to me that cements it.
Very cool.
For the
Very
first
nice to
time,
see.
for the first time, I think in their careers, they're in Sacrifice, showing some respect to their opponents. They didn't get the win, but instead of being bitter, they stood up like men and they shook the hands of Team Rising Sun.
That's what we want to see, Ollie. Absolutely. It's refreshing.
And coming out of that match, Kai Payne still being attended to by the referees. So folks, we've rested and recovered a little bit. I'm still with the mastermind, Ollie Springs, still joined by TJ Lee and Tej. We're kicking off with a grudge match, and the seeds of this one were sown at the last show.
It feels like it's been a long time coming, and yet it's not. But obviously, Gregory made his return to Sacrifice after a long layoff, over a year and a half gone, and decided that he was going to cave in Ashley Dunn's skull. And from there, he has been on a one-man tear, eventually making his way to Alex Cupid, who felt that it was really being overlooked by Gregory. A very big, very terrifying man who Alex Cupid does tend to feel as something of a bully, pushing his weight around, doing what he wants, taking what he wants.
And of course, Alex Cupid coming out here declaring that obviously this show was going to be for Young Minds, a charity that Alex Cupid has spent a lot of time and energy helping out, raising money for. It's a cause very, very close to his heart indeed. And as you say, Gregory came out, a bit of a bully, as you will. He's not happy. And ever since, there's been a war on social media between both of these guys.
And the war of words comes to an end, because now it is a contest. It is a fight.
This isn't just a brawl. This isn't a pull-apart fight. This is one-on-one, no backstabbing.
Oh, go straight for it.
Straight out the gate.
Of course, Cupid has been spending some time in the Kaientai dojo in Japan, learning people like Taka Michinoku, and we want to see what he's learned in that time frame. I don't know what good he'll do against a man like Gregory, but taking that excursion to Japan where they have that strong style, that puro resu, which motivates them to fight harder and use that bushido, that fighting spirit, maybe something Alex Cupid can use to take on the behemoth there's Gregory.
If there's one place you want to go to prepare for a fight like this, the land of the rising sun is definitely the place for it.
And Taka Michinoku is the guy for it.
Oh, wait.
Holding him up.
He's got Cupid up. We've seen this with Ashley Dunn. We've seen him plashing on into the wall.
Pushes him out. Oh, straight into the wall instead.
Gregory, hoist by his own petard, if you will, and a second time
and
into this
one.
one. And I'm pretty sure the bell hasn't even rung on this one.
No,
this one
not
just
yet.
Straight out the gate.
And let's remember as well, Ollie, that this charity we're supporting today is Alex Cupid's Young Minds. He is captain always forward. Even called the Prince of Positivity. He does firmly believe that it's all about looking after mental health and well-being, and someone like Gregory, he does feel is just a detriment to that. Oh, off the ropes.
Both guys now on the apron, teetering on the far side from where we are right now.
You can hear those screaming shots.
I got to say, this is a...
Oh, caught him.
It looks like Japan's been kind to Alex Cupid. He looks like he's dropped a few pounds, gained a few.
Well, absolutely, but let's not forget, he wants to prove himself as a heavyweight. He wants to lose some of that extra weight, but he also wants to bulk himself up. He very much believes that he can belong in the heavyweight division in the UK, not just in Sacrifice Pro. But if he can't get through someone like Gregory, that may put a huge roadblock in his plans.
Gregory going for that left leg of Alex Cupid. It's hard to move always forward if you've only got one leg.
Absolutely. It's definitely going to hurt him in the long run. I mean, he needs both his legs to pull off any of the basic moves. And Gregory going for some really clubbing strikes here. A short suplex.
Yeah, snap suplex from Gregory, and you just see like. This is the thing with he's not about rushing, he's not about flying headfirst into these battles. He's got a game plan, he's taking things at his own pace. Gregory needs to control this one, if you ask me.
Knee to the gut, face into the buckle. And now Gore just making his presence known. So Alex Cupid, one half of Never Say Die. Has big ring experience, much like Gregory does. Both men have had their fair share. Gregory has taken on the likes of Rhino. Meanwhile, Alex Cupid has put up progress. They have both got a big fight feel experience. Neither one's going to be nervous.
Both trained worldwide.
Yep.
Gregory having spent time at Lance Storm's academy over in Canada. Oh, wait a second.
Oh!
Off the top rope. Down with a thud. So far, the Japanese experience doesn't seem to be doing anything for the favor of Alex Cupid. Although, he was on a flight this time yesterday. I wonder if jet lag is playing a factor, if he's still kind of reaccustomizing himself.
Yeah, an 18-hour flight is no joke.
In the country. Oh, Saito suplex.
Giving him a little lesson of his own, courtesy of Japan.
You know, it's ever since the
targeting that leg.
And Tivy, you know the standard way of ripping a kneecap apart like that. Put it on the first rope. Use a bit of elevation. That was second rope. That was vicious.
Yeah, that can take off the ankle entirely.
Extra elevation.
People do not realize how strong those ropes are. And now using his good leg, trying to inside, just kicking him aside.
Ever since the arrival, or the re-arrival, the return of Alex Cupid and Gregory jumping straight out the gates.
Oh.
Alex Cupid has not had a chance to get into this match. There was no checking of the equipment from the referee. There was no time time for introductions. It was literally straight out the gate. Alex Cupid has spent a split second walking out of the curtain before he was jumped.
Picking him up. Maybe going for schism. Couldn't get it. Oh, discus forearm. Oh, calling for it.
I just wonder if he's going to be able to get Sai up with that bad leg. This is going to take an immense amount of strength and adrenaline. And yeah, there you see.
Getting the big man up, but cannot quite complete it. A lot of strength is needed. Oh,
huge clothesline, but that
filthy lariat.
That left leg right there.
That's given out on him, Ollie.
Yeah, and he's not going to be able to pull off all his power moves that he wants to right now.
Sai looking better for measure than Alex Cupid, taking his time, stalking him. Wow, using that elevation, that's how he's gotten him up.
And using Sai's own momentum against him.
Oh!
Into that stunner, I think.
Oh, no, lariat calls that. Welcome to Wonderland. One, two. Ooh.
Just a 2 count. Cupid's got something in mind right now. And the big factor right now, if he can adjust his strategy, if he can adjust his offense to counter for that bad leg,
he could walk away with the W.
Looks like he was going for it again, though.
Oh, and on the bad leg. Wow.
Single leg Boston Crab.
Ooh.
This is vicious. You see Sai putting all of his weight down on that lower back of Cupid.
Yeah, that is a terrifying big man pulling at the knee in a way it is not meant to go. And Cupid crawling to the ropes, just about gets it. Finally, let's go on the 4 count.
Sai using every second of that referee's 5 count. Firing out there with a huge forearm, and Sai trading back with those big haymakers.
Oh, again, back up again. The Bushido was alive and well, and Alex Cupid. Kick to the knee, brings him down.
Yeah, again, back to that bad leg, looking for the cut above.
Oh!
Cut above from Sai Gregory.
Vicious. 1, 2, 3.
And the referee could keep counting. Alex Cupid is not moving.
Sai Gregory!
Sai Gregory's reign of terror continues. Alex Cupid barely moving. Oh, look at this, just
wow, just smacking him while he's down. Unnecessary.
Continuing to rein in those mounted forearms.
Cupid trying to block him. Oh, wait.
Music hits. Alexander Hyde comes out to make the save.
Apparently, like many other members of the roster, fed up with the beating that has been sustained by Alex Cupid and the bullying of Sai Gregory.
And now
wow, that is a fired up Alexander Hyde.
He is ready for a fight right now.
I'm saying hit me, go for it. And like a lot of bullies, Sai Gregory doesn't know what to do.
Sai Gregory saying, I'll do it,
wow.
But ducking out for now.
And just like a lot of bullies, when they meet someone who's big and strong like them, elected to just say no thank you.
But you hear what Hyde said. He said, let's pick on someone your own size.
Cupid's still reaching for him. I don't think in his mind it's done at all. Hyde or no Hyde.
And Hyde helping up Cupid. It's good to see. I'm sure Cupid will live to fight another day.
And hopefully it won't be too long before we see him again.
Hi. As you're out here and you seem to want some action, I've had a message from our general manager, Richie Swish, and if you want to compete, you can compete in this next match.
Not a bad deal. Not Cy Gregory, but still not a bad deal, Ollie.
Hyde says, you know what, yeah, I'll take that.
Ladies and gentlemen, your next match is a fatal four-way match set for one fall. Introducing first in the ring, this is Alexander Hyde! And introducing competitor number 2.
So folks, we have ourselves an impromptu fatal four-way. Alexander Hyde already in the ring after making the save. Scaring off Cy Gregory.
Oh, and there is Big T Justice. The imposer of law and fairness. Well, I don't know about fairness. But the big man himself coming out.
And you hear Alexander Hyde saying to Cy Gregory, pick on someone your own size. Those words may ring out. You look at this. How many people do we know that can tower over Alexander Hyde? I think
Not
just
many.
one.
Yeah.
And that guy, that one is in the ring right now.
And introducing competitor number 3.
Oh, we know that music, Tej. Kyle Kingsley, the bee's knees are breaking backs.
One of my favorite entrances in pro wrestling. If you haven't seen it, you're in for a treat.
I love this guy, Tej. Kyle Kingsley calls himself the bee's knees of breaking backs, and that is quite plain and simple. It's because he is the bee's knees at breaking backs.
Yeah, that's not just a moniker. His signature move set involves a lot of moves that break on the small of the back. He is one of the heroes of Sacrifice Pro. He's a hero no matter where he goes.
I've got to say so far, props to Saki P management. Richie Swish for putting this one together so far. 3 of my favorite wrestlers in all of Sacrifice right now.
And introducing competitor number 4.
So who's number 4 going to be? Now that's music we've heard before, Tej.
Yeah, that's the music of the hit set, but which one is coming out? Is it Kieran Corrupt or Alexander Roth?
It is a fatal four-way. Only one of them can be in this match.
Well, there it is. It's the Wolf of Brawl Street. Well, despite his attitude, one of the most exciting competitors that we have at Sacrifice Pro.
Now Alexander Roth, one of those rare talents who can function just as well in a tag team as he can in a singles contest.
Yeah, nasty knees and nastier punches. He is part of the Day One Ting. And he's been doing this a long time. Wow. Defying Alexander Roth on the music team, not the wisest of things. Of course, an entrance is an important part of wrestling tradition.
So, folks, it's impromptu fatal four-way. Alexander Hyde, Alexander Roth, Big T Justice, and Kyle Kingsley. So 3 of my favorites and 1 dude I do not want to cross.
4 men, experienced, skilled, and able to deliver on the big stage. We're going to see something very special.
You know, in Big T, you've got a guy. I wouldn't mind sitting down and, you know, sharing some tea with Big T. I'd consider joining a gym if it meant I've got to spend some time with Kyle Kingsley. Alexander Hyde, I'd have him round for dinner any time. But Alexander Roth, on the other hand, I do not want any part of that. We've had a lot of multi-man matches tonight, folks. We've been absolutely spoiled with the amount of talent on offer here at Sacrifice. And I think Roth, Hyde, and Kingsley are
trying to work out size.
I think this is a smart game plan by those 3.
Oh, they did not just say that. You do not insult a man's livelihood, Ollie.
I think Roth, Hyde, and Kingsley have got a plan here. I think it's wise. Big T clearly the biggest man in this match. And they are looking to take down the Bull before they can get on to fighting each other. Eliminate the big T. And then maybe get back to oh, look at that, there you go.
First elbow.
Roth just firing a forearm
going for
to
a
the
discus,
back.
one of his own, misses. Ooh.
Look at it straight off, but neither men knowing what's coming, as it were.
It's like a contest. Lariat opted for that instead of the forearm. Maybe a wise decision.
Another forearm from Roth. Oh, he saw that one coming. That was smart, I mean.
Kick to the stomach.
Oh, huge kick. Just because I don't like the guy doesn't mean I can't respect his skills. Spine buster.
Big spine buster. And of course, when we talk about spines, we'd be remiss if we didn't mention Kyle Kingsley. There's Big T.
Europeans, uppercuts, forearms, jabs. Big
double
boots.
bicycle boots.
And that's Big T sent to the outside again. This is smart, as I said, I've mentioned before, it's all about divide and conquer. Get rid of Big T, and then the other 3 have a chance in this match.
Oh, beautiful roll through.
Ducks, they, oh, look at that.
Nicely
Spring
done.
out. Athleticism on the behalf of Alexander Hyde. That's not something we've seen much lately. Pulling out some tricks in this one. Shoulder tackle meeting of the behemoths in the ring. Kyle Kingsley may have the height disadvantage, but he is every inch as powerful as Alexander Hyde.
Nothing again. Still able to stand on his feet.
It's basically a brick wall running into a brick wall right now.
Yeah.
Oh, just out of nowhere.
Capitalizing.
The Wolf of Brawl Street picking a spot. Flies in with that
open
shotgun
palm
style drop
strike.
kick. Oh, and Big T's now back in the ring, Steve. So this one could break down very quickly. Huge clubbing blow there from Big T.
And in the corner, like, you pull on the beard, and as a bearded man, that is just a no-no. Alexander Roth has a beard himself. He knows the etiquette of the bearded gentleman. You do not pull on a man's beard.
Oh, big overarm palm chop. And you just see how easily Hyde throws Roth into that corner.
Oh, strong European uppercut. And T just saying to referee Nard, don't get in his way, don't get in the way of justice.
T not in a good mood, it seems.
Oh, wow, just telling him what to do. Wow, directing traffic almost. Different side of Big T today.
Oh, fall away slam. Big T uses Kyle Kingsley as a battering ram.
Oh, trying to be sneaky about it.
Roth tries to steal one.
You don't deny Big T that justice.
Big T just...
And Roth thinking he can be sneaky, Ollie.
Yeah, just pulling Alexander Roth off.
Oh, tried to go over the enziguri and actually got his shoulder because he's so tall.
There's no way you're going to enziguri that guy, surely.
And Roth, a move that's worked for him so many times against smaller men, cannot even get the head of Big T.
Oh, it sends him into that ring post.
Push him off. Oh, and they'll try to go for a backbreaker. Couldn't get it. Oh, Superman punch.
Right on the button. And now Roth and Hyde face to face in the ring.
Tried to go for another one. Got it blocked.
Oh, look at this pump handle. Oh, into the knee. Uh-oh. Straps are down. Picks him up. Oh, brain buster.
1, 2. Oh, and a big slap from Big T. Didn't even need to knock him off.
That's one way to break up a pin.
Oh, look at that, the ease of strength he's getting a man like Alexander Hyde at making it look easy.
And I don't think Hyde's ever been up that high in that sort of position. Oh, clubbing blow to the back of Big T. Alexander Hyde picks up the win.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Alexander Hyde!
And Roth trying to think it's got the pin. Unfortunately, his hand did not reach to break that pin until after 3.
Alexander Hyde picks up a big win against Big T. Clubbing blow right to the back of T's head. And you've got to think Big T can't have taken many of those in his time.
Discus forearm is something you never want to take, but certainly not to the back of the head, which can knock you out cold no matter how big you may be. We've seen a new side of Alexander Hyde here. What was and still is the mercenary. However, one thing he will not be contracted to do is bully others. A statement has been made.
So folks, we're on to our first championship match of this half. We know one competitor, current Ultimate Sacrifice champion, big wavy Roy Johnson. Who is going to answer the challenge though, Steve?
There's an entire roster of people waiting for an opportunity. Could be anyone.
WWE United Kingdom Championship Tournament competitor.
An inventor of the Wasteman Challenge. He has competed in some of the biggest tournaments in the UK. Most recently, Super Strong Star 16, the largest European tournament. And he is our Ultimate Sacrifice champion, Roy Johnson.
Who is going to answer the challenge though, Tej?
Yo! Circle! Alright, cool. See me here? Roy Johnson, yeah? AKA Big Wavy, yeah? Alright, cool. So, I usually do this little thing, this open challenge thing, but tonight's a little bit different. This open challenge is no wasteland challenge. This is for the Ultimate Sacrifice Championship. So, whoever it is in the back who wants to challenge this, send man out here, make him pay the price. Because tonight's going to be his Ultimate Sacrifice chance!
Roy Johnson fired up for this one.
And introducing the challenger.
Who's it gonna be? Oh, are you serious?
Of all the people in the back.
Are you kidding me? Owen Charles did mention earlier on in the night that both him and Shogun Jefe have been granted singles matches of their choosing.
I didn't think it'd be this.
Presuming it is Shogun Jefe, I mean, it could be Owen Charles coming out for a second time tonight. But it seems Owen Charles was telling the truth for once in his miserable life. Shogun Jefe, ladies and gentlemen, is answering the open challenge.
AKA Shepherd Fairy. It's a very miserable man.
Shogun Jefe in quite possibly the biggest singles match of his career. Again, much like Alexander Roth, he is very capable as a singles character. He does not need any backup to go toe-to-toe with people. But I don't think Shogun Jefe has ever had a challenge like this.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a singles match set for one fall. And it is for the Ultimate Sacrifice Championship. Introducing first the challenger, representing Brooklyn, this is Shogun Jefe. And in the corner to my left, he is your current, reigning and defending Ultimate Sacrifice Champion from South London, Big Wavy Roy Johnson!
Oh! Shogun Jefe jumping straight out of the gate. Attacking Roy Johnson, I hate to say it, but that's smart. Because I think if Shogun Jefe was to stand up to Roy Johnson, he's got a big, powerful dude running straight at him. There's only one way that's going to end. Talking about Shogun Jefe as a singles competitor, I followed this guy's career since pretty much his debut. I called his debut match. Fun fact, in an alternate universe, Shogun J holds victories over the likes of Kip Sabian and the Devil's Reject Damien. So Shogun J can get it done.
Just a matter of whether he's going to get it done tonight.
Can he topple Roy Johnson to become the new Ultimate Sacrifice champion? He's wobbling. Not even close to falling over.
Of course, Shogun J, not like many competitors who will just keep trying, he will try something different eventually, and in this case, a kick to the gut starts it off. Runs again. Off the ropes. Oh!
Shoulder tackle.
With authority.
Forearm followed by a huge corner splash.
Picks him up. Oh!
And there's a backbreaker.
Roy not wanting to wait, instead of electing to go round during the count.
Yeah, I mean, Roy Johnson could look to win this on a count out.
But that's not the kind of champion Roy Johnson is.
He's got himself a resistance band.
And he's holding out, getting someone from the crowd to hold it. Going out, oh, that is, you do not want it that far. Oh, what with the light though? Oh! Oh! Straight to the nose and jaw, and you can hear that sound from here about 20 feet away.
That is not nice to see. That's. Oh.
And you know what's worse? Wow, I thought he was going for the backdrop.
Face first onto that ring apron.
I thought he was going to get the small of his back on the apron instead of going for the face. Roy doing a lap.
Round half the ring. Drive-by drop kick to the face of Shogun J.
Johnson wants to make sure if he wins in the ring with emphasis and with fairness.
He doesn't want to count out, he does not want a disqualification.
Oh, flips him up.
Jay to the outside. Ooh. Oh, just a... sounded like a palm strike coming straight down.
Oh, and there come those kicks. Oh, which we know Shogun J is well known for employing with a lot of fierceness. He was at one time called the Premonition.
It's because you know you're going to get kicked in the face before it even happens.
It's just something we know he does very well.
PK!
Oh.
It's a good job Roy Johnson's head is securely attached, because that one would have flown out of Cedars. That'd be halfway across the AstroTurfs right now.
Referee DeReese making him aware that if he does not get in before 10, he will disqualify him. If someone as unhinged and angry and miserable as Shogun J, it might not even mean much to him.
Ooh, There's some more of those stiff kicks from Shogun. And
there's
that's
the
running
senton.
senton, crushing the chest
One
of Roy Johnson.
Two. Not even a full 2 count.
And that right there, if you ask me, that is a statement from Big Wavy. Jay with a bottle of water now. Taking some time to rehydrate.
Oh, and throwing some at Roy as well.
This is the strength and the power I mentioned of Roy Johnson. Shogun Jay looking to Irish whip him across the room. Roy Johnson says, not today, Shogun Jay. Oof.
Oh, nice.
Corkscrew elbow from the body guy. Roy Johnson up to his feet. Oh, well, look at that. Shogun Jay takes out the leg. And Roy Johnson in a very precarious position.
Another senton right to the lower back.
Yeah, straight across the, pretty much the whole back of Roy Johnson. It's hard for a guy to utilize his power moves like Roy Johnson if his back is causing him agony, which I'm sure it is right now.
Got his shoulder up. Oh, throwing him out of the ring again. Of course, I don't think Shogun wants to win through a DQ. I'm pretty sure he's just taking as much time as he needs to recover.
I gotta say, I don't think this is smart for Shogun Jay.
Of course, the title will not change hands on a count out, but I think Shogun knows that. I think he just wants to take those extra seconds to recover and make Roy have to work harder. And Roy just rolling in before the 10 count.
I think you look in the psychology of that play right there. Shogun Jay making sure that Roy Johnson expended all his energy getting back in the ring. Regardless of what happens with the count out, Roy Johnson does not want to win this one via a technicality. He wants to prove that he is the Ultimate Sacrifice champion. He is worthy of everyone's support. Oh, and Shogun Jay made sure that he got his way back into the ring. Shogun Jay expending 0 energy. Roy Johnson giving everything he had just to break that 10. And now some forearm shots. Oh, I think Roy Johnson, could tell Shogun Jay was coming and then picks him up. Side drop suplex for the Shepherd Fairy of Brick Lane.
I think he's signaling for the end there. Ripcord picks him up.
Ooh, ripcord flapjack. And now Johnson with a head of steam and catches the back elbow. Nice boot there from Shogun.
Oh, catch him with something.
Lifts him up. Oh, flat liner from Roy Johnson. Shogun Jay.
Looks out.
The lights are on. I'm not sure if anyone's home.
1, 2. Ooh, but a weak kick out still before 3. We're going for the wavy ending. Oh, spin kick, roundhouse to the stomach.
Oh, just that
Axe kick and then a forearm ollie. Seeing vicious moves from him.
Yeah, just the extra venom in these strikes from Shogun J.
Catches him short, German.
Oh, he's got him lined up. Oh, running punt.
Wow.
From Shogun J again, taking Roy Johnson's head clear off.
1, 2. Ooh.
And that is how close it was, folks.
We could have seen a new champion.
Ring awareness from Big Wavy. Oh, Shogun J could be lining up for that PK.
Oh, he ducks it, rolls him over.
Quick roll up from Roy Johnson, stacks him up.
Oh, so close. The momentum's on Roy's side. Catches him through. Kick to the stomach. Oh, code red. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, that was close. That was so close.
Both men up, but the tanks are running low. And we need a definitive finish to this match, and both men know that.
This one's just broken down into a battle of strikes right now.
Rolls him through. Oh!
Enziguri step-up style to the back of the head of the big Roy Johnson.
Oh, what a lariat!
Turns Shogun J inside out, upside down. And now both guys are down. Siege, I can't help but feel like we're in the end game right now.
Yeah, it does feel that way. Both men have given so much already. They are running on fumes, but they will continue.
Whipped into the corner. Oh, boot to the face again from Shogun J.
Up to the second rope. Roy making sure he can't get anything major.
Oh, this looks like it could be a superplex.
And with a man that size, it certainly would be.
This is not where Shogun J wants to be right now, fighting out.
Oh, pushes him off.
Sends Roy Johnson down to the mat with a crash. Oh! Ooh. Retaliates with a huge forearm.
Oh, but he's got him. We know Roy is a body guy. Has the weight necessary and the strength to throw him down.
Shogun J down to earth with a bump.
And Roy calling for it. Might be going for the wavy ending. Picks him up. Oh, forearm.
Pop-up forearm. Oh, look at this. Pounce! Ooh. Pounce from Roy Johnson, and now the straps come down. This is where business picks up if you're the Ultimate Sacrifice champion.
Yeah, he's about to show everyone in that back why he has that belt, and he is the top of the mountain.
But maybe those sentons and that work to the back of Roy Johnson have worked in the favor of Shogun J.
Could have definitely played their part.
Shogun J again got up to that second rope. Oh, European uppercut. Oh, look at this. He's got him up for the wavy ending. Oh!
Wavy ending hits.
You know how this ends, folks.
1, 2, 3. And Roy Johnson retains his belt.
And still, Owen Sacrifice champion.
A tough fought contest. And Shogun Jefe threw everything and the kitchen sink at him.
But ultimately, there was only ever going to be one winner when that wavy ending was employed. Hashtag and still. Your champion, Roy Big Wavy Johnson.
And as we look to our September show, we wonder who will be taking on Roy Johnson.
Will there be another open challenge?
Who knows?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have made it to my favorite time of the show. It's main event time, and not only that, it is rematch time.
Main event, baby, and it is for the Ultimate Sacrifice Tag Team Championships. And for the second month in a row, my favorite tag team in Sacrifice are competing for the opportunity. And the aptly named breakfast at Tivy Lee's is Tivy Lee and Frankie Vegas, Los Palaminos. Of course, they won in the tournament format, got all the way to the finals this year, as they did last year, and they faced the reigning defending champions in the Unbreakables. Warren Banks and Ken Nelson had an absolute barn burner of a match, and unfortunately came up short.
But it was so good. Los Palaminos earned the respect of the Unbreakables. And they said, you know, we're up for this again if you want it. And the Unbreakables, you know, due to the respect that was earned, they gave them what they wanted. And we have ourselves, as you said, seems the rematch of the show that could have stolen, of the match that could have stolen the show last month.
A well-deserved rematch for a well-deserved team.
And introducing their opponents.
And the crowd already jacked up for this one.
And Ken Nelson, the Unbreakables of Sacrifice Pro and the Saints of Sacrifice.
For so long we called these two the gatekeepers, the measuring stick for which other tag teams had to beat.
And now they have the belt to prove it. And they did not compete in the Golden Tag Tournament last year, whereas Los Palaminos did. They made it to the finals. And of course, we know what happened last year, the kick around the world. It was not a competition for 2 belts, but for 1. Los Palaminos retained their 100% win record until last month, when they were beaten cleanly
and I think
by that team.
It was that statement from them. They admitted there was no hiding behind, you know, twisted statistics, no asterisks, no get-out clauses,
they
no
were
loopholes.
Honest.
They admitted they were beaten by the bigger team, by the better team.
Ladies and
gentlemen, the following tag team contest is your main event of Chapter 16. And it's set for one fall. And it is for the Saints of Sacrifice Championships. Introducing first the challengers. They are the tag team combination of Tivy and Frankie Vegas. Los Palaminos! And introducing your current reigning and defending Saints of Sacrifice champions. They are the tag team combination of Warren Banks and the original wrestler, Kent Nelson.
The Unbreakables won those belts not too long ago, our 1 year anniversary, where Kent Nelson cashed in his golden opportunity that he got from the Hateful Eight a year ago.
And that just shows you how close Kent Nelson, Warren Banks are. Kent Nelson could have gone after the Ultimate Sacrifice Championship.
Yeah.
Instead, he opted to fight alongside his brother-in-arms.
And it was one pop-up spear later. The Brick Lane were deposed and the crowd was sent home with the biggest smiles. There were tears in Warren Banks' eyes, a smile on Kent Nelson's face, which is rare in its own right. And now...
Up until that point, I didn't even know he could smile.
Yeah, and now we have the #1 contenders against the rightful champions. So starting things off with Frankie Vegas, Kent Nelson, first collar tie-up.
And again, we talk about the likes of Brick Lane and Team Mad knowing each other inside out. You know, last month, you know, these two kind of threw everything they had at each other. So in my book, I think the key to this one is who's going to throw out something that they haven't seen before. Who's going to dig into their bag of tricks and try and find something to surprise their opponent. I feel the person who does that the most successfully on this match will find themselves walking out with a gold.
Yeah, it's who has learnt more, who has done more in that 1 month span and trained more to make sure that everything that they need is in the right places to take home those belts. Push off, clever, jumps over,
That
jumps again.
athleticism of Kent Nelson. Oh, eats a drop kick.
First tag made. In comes the Suicide Blonde. Well, it's Suicide Brown right now, but
throws a forearm at Warren Banks, and Warren Banks does not look impressed.
oh, roll through with the snapmare.
And that's
Skid Row. One.
straight into that Shining Wizard style knee. And that is that fluidity of Tivy Lee. Did you see how much toast he brought out at the start of the show, Teach?
Yeah, I had a couple of bits of it when we were starting. I kind of want some more now. It was nice.
Just shows how much time. I mean, you look at our very, very first show and what Tivy Lee was like back then compared to how he is now. The evolution of
Butterfly
Tivy Lee.
suplex. Oh, it's changed an awful lot.
And of course, Frankie Vegas. In fact, the evolution of Los Palaminos as a whole.
And they were at the very first Sacrifice show. Granted, not as a tag team, but Tivy was there supporting Frankie against the Pastor William Eva.
If you'd have told me 15 shows ago that this would be where we are, the main event of Chapter 16.
I wouldn't have not believed it.
Los Palaminos walking out to the reception. They got, just shows you the respect they've earned from the crowd here. And of course, from our current tag champs, the Unbreakables.
Gets him out of the way. Oh, look at the strength of Frankie Vegas.
Power bomb.
2.
Running power bomb from Frankie Vegas. Just about all he could do to get out of that predicament.
Uses some tag team offense there. Oh, flips through. Grabs them both. Punch to one. And a power slam to the other.
Huge power slam from Kent Nelson.
Tag made, and in comes Warren Banks.
Runs straight through a clothesline attempt from Tivy Lee. And now Warren Banks kicks, forearms, chops flying left, right, and center.
Oh, look at that elevation.
Hesitation drop kick from the unbreakable Warren Banks. Picks him up.
Oh, on the knee.
Slams him down onto the back of the knee.
GTO, 1, 2. Oh. All that elevation, dropping that momentum on your neck through to a knee is such a vicious move.
Just that running punch back, and folks, all respect aside.
1, 2.
All the respect aside between these two teams, they are not going to hold back. They are not going to pull their punches.
And that's what respect does, Ollie, when you don't have to hold back and you can go all out because you know that person would not expect anything less.
Front face lock now employed by Warren Banks, trying his best to keep Frankie Vegas away from his corner.
They're trying to keep him in no man's land. The longer he can do that, the better the chance he has of wearing him out and getting a pin. Oh, and there come those really, really strong gores right into the corner. Look at the speed and fluidity of Warren Banks. Oh, beautiful Hurricanrana.
Diving in from the second rope. Frankie Vegas whips off a Hurricanrana.
Oh,
Warren Banks gets his shoulder up at 2.
and Frankie Vegas is not a small man. You see him do that, something certainly different when we are more anticipating of Tivy Lee, doing the high flying maneuvers. It goes to show that risks are being taken.
You just see them, Warren Banks and Frankie Vegas, just even from their backs, just firing shots at their opponents. In comes Kent. In comes Tivy. And Tivy Lee runs over Kent with that
leg lariat.
Huge clothesline, yeah, followed by that leg lariat. Sweeps the leg.
Beautiful sweep.
Here we go. Standing moonsault.
1, 2, and
Tivy Lee saw the elbow drop coming. Big boot. Big boot from Tivy Lee.
They have brought their A game, both teams, but right now it's Los Palaminos firing on all cylinders. What doesn't kill you makes you Sonya.
Wheelbarrow facebuster combo meal from Los Palaminos.
2. And we've seen them get to the finals of the tournament with this move. Highly effective.
Helps when it was off the second rope. Oh, look at Warren Banks goes up and out.
Smacked his shoulder on the apron. And that isolates the more tired Kent Nelson.
We just dug deep to kick out of the whatever doesn't kill you, makes you. We need a much easier name for that. We'll just call it the Sonya.
The Sonya. Oh, and they're going for a double worm.
Double worm. This is interesting. Something we've never seen before. And that's exactly what I said we needed to see out of the teams today.
Oh, and pushing out the ref. Wow. Actually throwing the ref out of the way.
Of course, Warren Banks didn't want to attack Sam the ref, so he made sure he was out of harm's way before diving in to break up that pin attempt.
Just more aggression than we're not used to seeing from Warren Banks. Meter burner!
Meter burn knee straight to the jaw of Frankie Vegas.
Oh, and a punch to the throat.
Going for the Magic Killer. Up goes Tivy.
Oh, Magic Killer hits.
Corkscrews him down to the mat.
2. Oh, but not quite enough.
Tivy showing his heart and soul right now. Finding anything to kick out of that one. I have no idea how he did it.
Palaminos know that they will not get another opportunity if they lose here. And right now, both men caught in headlocks.
Front face locks, then kind of turned into maybe guillotine chokes.
Oh, just as you said it, Ollie. Oh, boy. Those are two very big men wrenching on the neck. But Frankie Vegas is not holding up. He's not letting up.
Frankie's turning this into a vertical suplex.
He's trying.
Oh, that is one way to break up a submission attempt. Innovative way to break that one up, but that was almost all over.
A completely different match from the last one we saw, Ollie. But a classic nonetheless.
That's what happens when you fight with respect and with honor.
Big splash from the big man. And then, oh, I was going to go for a splash, they went for a shoulder check.
Oh, and Tivy just about making that Shote up to the top rope.
Oh, we've seen him do this before. He's going to the finals in the Golden Tag Tournament. If he can hit this. Oh, boy. Oh! Spanish fly from the top rope!
Oh, my goodness!
Mamma mia!
New champs! New champs! Oh! Somehow, someway, Ken Nelson dug down deeper than ever before. Found a way to get the shoulder up.
And now you know why Los Palaminos are one of my favorite tag teams, as well as the Unbreakables, but the end could be in sight. Frankie has him up. Oh, kick to the head.
Into turn of the cards.
1, 2. Oh.
And you see there again, Warren Banks throwing Tivy Lee in to break that one up. Doing whatever it takes to get the job done and keep this one alive.
We're trying to throw Warren Banks. Warren getting the momentum. Throwing him out.
Breakfast is over.
Oh.
Tivy Lee
Strong
to the outside.
forearms.
Oh, enziguri.
And Tivy just trying to hang on, couldn't quite keep it. And these are some strong forearms being held. Every bit of energy that Frankie has is being thrown into this. He is fighting with everything he has.
Actually, the backhand.
Oh, big boot. Holds over the full Nelson and a meter burner.
Into the full Nelson.
1, 2, 3, and that is all she wrote. The champs retain.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners. And still Saints of Sacrifice champions, the Unbreakables!
Folks, there is now no arguments, no asterisks, no loopholes, no get-out clauses. Definitively, we now know the Unbreakables 2-0 over Los Palaminos, and if Los Palaminos ever want to get their hands on the gold, they're going to have to go back to the drawing board, back to the back of the line and find another way, because right now the Unbreakables are unbeatable
and undisputed. And another classic, but there will be no rematch. But props to Tivy Lee, holding on the arm of Warren Banks, showing a lot of class in defeat for a second time. And it is heartbreaking to see them come so close and so far. But it is what it is. And it was a great match nonetheless.